Hi, all. The last time we were discussing about the journeying, but the thing was totally overview. We'll look about in a depth each and every part from a start to end. Almost 30 days challenge would be for this, and we'll look out each and every part how it should be started, how it should be go ahead the course and. How it has been started journey, what is the part and how will with the time will iterate the flow, how from AI concept to journey. uh, so first of all, I look out the most of people that confusion they have. Actually, first of all, in a media usually say about AI is taking over the world, but AI is not such kind of thing. AI is a broad field, most is narrow and task specific, like Gen thing, which is now it's booming in the world. ML and AI are the same thing, but this is not actual thing. ML is the technique within the AI. Both are different. Not different, like ML is a subtask. ChatGPT is a chatbot. So this is not a chatbot only. ChatGPT is powered by large language model in GenAI, and GenAI also comes under the deep learning. And some of the people also saying about deep learning is the new type of AI, but not. Deep learning is the inside of ML, and ML comes under. So it's a kind of layers of neural network. So if I see the overview of all of things, first artificial intelligence come, then within that there is a machine learning, then in machine learning deep learning comes. In deep learning, that generative AI. In generative AI there are vision model, language model. So in that one section says LLM, it's related to the language model, large language model, right now famous GPT-4, Claude, Gemini, Llama, Mistral, many things. So if I see the definition of AI, so AI is like any machine or system mimic the human intelligence. They could receiving, reasoning, learning, deciding, or taking actions. So that is called artificial. Earlier it was also, but not like modern one. Earlier was a rule-based AI, like explicitly program rule by the human, like if and else kind of conditions. If something has been reached to threshold, flag out, and like earlier Google has made the chase engine hard-coded move trees. Like there is a rule in a Google. Also you find the spam filter that is also based on the keyword spam filter, or like as usually in the website, same input you are giving the same, that is also the part of. So it's a artificial intelligence. But nowadays modern, there is no need to provide the rules. They are way more you can't just filter the spam based on the keywords. It will filter learn from the past history of the thousands of spam email, and they will start filtering out for you the spam whichever based on the content. It can able to handle the new situations as which is not never trained on, and it has a probabilistic output. So there is a no determined solution you will get. It can vary output time to time. So this is the modern AI, and what was the earlier AI. That's in a machine learning you will find the pattern. That is, first one is data. In a data you need to the level it, what is the input and related to the what is the, then train it with the algorithm, and then you will get the model, that is mathematical equation. That is all machine learning based on that, and then after that you do the predict by that model. So basically three type of machine learning usually: supervised, which has level input and output; unsupervised, there is no any level, they will only just clustering the same category of class based on pattern, and then at last is reinforcement learning. So based on the feedback they will learn, like trial and error with reward signals they will learn. So nowadays game AI learning to beat the human players. So this is the based on the reinforcement learning. That's why they start losing initially and later. In a deep learning, what see there are multiple neural network layers. As you can see, in a deep concern for the first is input, then there is the many hidden layer, and then there is that is the deep learning. We'll explore. So if I see the deep learning how it works, basically based on the neural network it will learn. So forward pass, so it will data flow from input to output, and model makes the prediction based on the current. Then after that there is a loss calculation. You will get the how much varied the output, as it would be expected to get the output with the particular. So by that you can check the difference, how much output is different. With that you will get the loss calculations. Then there is the back propagations. By that whichever loss you got, and see the how much weight contributed to the error, and change the every weight slightly to reduce the loss. So this is the way back propagations work. If I give an example for each, so like a student taking a test, they give their best answer with that correct, and in a loss calculations teachers marks the test and calculates as lower is better. So it means they have scored well, that means the loss is lower. And that at last the analogy, student view wrong answers and identify exactly which concept to study more. So that is the back propagation. In forward pass there is input and weight, and add biases, and also apply activations functions. By that predict the refine your inputs, and at last there is a software predict the class from which class. Then loss calculations, there are many loss calculations. There are cross entropy for the classifications, regression, there are then after that in a back propagations you see gradient descent is the very famous. By that you just updating the weight varies, the loss is met, and you should repeat thousands times to get the zero loss. So now GenAI is the new concept. So earlier the thing was like machine learning and deep learning, that was discriminative AI. So learn to classify, label and score and decide. That is cats on dog. They will learn positive and negative cases, and they will give you the which one is the cat and which one is dog. They have boundaries between the categories only. They can't. There are other use cases as well. Image classifier, fraud detection. But in generative AI, you will get always new things which were not existing in the world. Learn to generate. By that, what output you are expecting: essay, compose music, draw an image. So GenAI outputs like text, image, audio, video, code, 3D data, molecules, anything. Large language model. So what mean by the large? Large means billion or trillions of parameter weight. So it is not a one or two. By that, it is getting filtered or classified based on the billions or trillions of parameters to decide that in which category the answers will, and what would be the expected next token. Architectures wise, if I see there are transformer model based on the self and attention mechanism. Then there is the context window, which is working memory or token, encoder only both and decoder only right now. If you're looking for the both, how it trained pre-training predict next token on trillions of words, and SFT fine tune on a good conversation, RLH reinforcement learning human feedback, a result model follow the instruction. And what is the capability of this LLM? It can write the model, write the text, edit, summarize, translate. It can also generate and debug the code in a 50 plus line. It can reason step by steps through the complex problem. So this is the capacity. So if I see the milestone of AI era, first AI was introduced in 1950 by Turing test. Alan Turing proposed a test for machine intelligence. That was the first. Then 1986, the back propagation. Hinton popularizes the back propagations neural net can learn. Then 2012, AlexNet Deep CNN beats the all rival on ImageNet. So this is the era, deep learning era. In 2018, BERT and GPT model came in figure. So pre-trained language model, as you can see. Then in 2022, the chatgpt was famous. 100 millions of users in a 60 days. Fastest product in the history. You should give the prompt and they will generate which is never ever written. But that was the total journey. But nowadays in 2024, multi-models came in figure. GPT 4.0 Gemini. So it started rule-based AI, and then it goes to the neural networks, and then deep learning, and so this is the journey. So this was the introduction of day one of how generative AI evolved from the rule-based to the machine learning to deep learning. So that is all today. Then I put the next topic.